Hey, people of God. I come today just for not really to give anybody any advice, but just some things I feel like I learned, or feel like I understand. It's within Christ. I mean, if you want to ever give me any advice, or if you can take what I give and what I give is understood, then that is awesome too. But it's in this world that we live in, Jesus was known, and his disciples altogether was known not by the words that they spoke and the things that they spoke, because if they were known by the words they spoke, people would have listened to him, or the Sadducees and the Pharisees would have listened to him. But the Sadducees and the Pharisees did not believe he was the child of God, the Son of God, with his words alone, but his works. So at the same time, it's to understand that faith without works is dead. So we have a lot of people in this new age that express their faith by the words they speak, instead of expressing your faith by the things that you do. Some people will go to a college and get a college doctorate upon faith or Christianity, or like an institution cannot give you the understanding of doctrine of God, because if they understood the doctrine of God, they wouldn't be charging for it. But at the same time, you would see it in their works, the same way you see it in Jesus Christ's works. And as you read, it says, no man, not one, no man here is righteous in the eyes of God, and no man does the right. Well, people are righteous in the eyes of God, but no man does the right things in the eyes of God, except for Jesus Christ. At the same time, most people, or most men in this world, or everybody in this world, we try to speak the right things of God, so that we seem more knowledgeable than somebody else about our understanding of God. But that's not what it's about. Jesus Christ got down and washed his disciples' feet. And he said, as I wash y'all feet, wash each other's feet. It's being a servant for each other. It's doing the right thing towards each other. It's like not arguing about whether this is right or this is wrong, because it really doesn't matter as long as you produce the fruits of the Spirit. And the fruits of the Spirit, it's like understanding fruits. You can see a tree, and the tree may grow, and somebody tell you that's an apple tree. But if the apple tree don't produce any fruits or any apples, then is it really an apple tree? So at the same time, as people, as we can have faith and have good things with our mouths and say something, it's not about saying, but the doing, the actual work. But it's not the work of us doing it, but it's the work of us within the understanding of Christ, and understanding what God and what God wants us to do, which is God's will. The same will that Jesus Christ tried to fulfill, and the same will that Jesus Christ fulfills today. Jesus Christ doesn't fulfill his own will, but he fulfills God's will. So at the same time, Jesus Christ never gave his own opinion about anything. So at the same time, if we go to these institutions and learn about them and try to get them to understand, so we can understand doctrine better, at the same time, it's not God's will. Because at the same time, if it was God's will, God will show you how prosperous you are, not by giving you money, because at the same time, Jesus Christ didn't have any money. Not through knowledge and understanding and wisdom, because, well, yes, that's what it probably be. Knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Peace, patience, the fruits of the Spirit, kindness, peace, patience. Like when you go out into this world and you see somebody's bothering you at your job, you have enough peace and kindness for you to be able to work around that. Meekness, humbleness, the fruits of the Spirit. That's how you know somebody is of God. Thank you for listening. God bless.